Dave Snyder here. I think it is April the 22nd, 2013. Yes, it is. And I was just playing around with the Mayan mask again and the Jaguar mask. And I mean, I've done this before. I showed a video before about this where I put this Mayan mask, the Mayan mask, over the top of Mare Oriental Basin, which is I think right here. Okay, so this is Mare Oriental Basin right here, but this is about the only picture you can find where it actually shows the other impact on the other side of Mare Oriental Basin right here. It's like it hit right here the first time on this side, and then it hit here and basically covered some of this side. It looks like, but you can see there is another circle right here. If you just kind of take a good look at it, you can see there is another circular shape right next to it. And this mask. This is the Mayan moon. I have no doubt this is the Mayan moon. This is the picture. Basically, they use this picture of the moon to. Oh, hold on. I had to sneeze. We're gonna have to. As the Mayan calendar, right here. And if you look at like I said, if you look at the USGS drawing, shaded relief drawing of the Mare Oriental Basin, the first thing you'll think of is Mayan calendar. So I mean, and then I've done the overlay over the Mayan calendar with that USGS picture, and I have no doubt that's what the Mayan calendar is a picture of. That picture, they seen this side of the moon. And there's no way they didn't, because I mean, look at this picture. Watch. This is the Mare Oriental over the Mayan mask. Now let me just point out a few things to you here. Like this mark right here, this area of the moon right here, where you see this area here, which is like right here, you see the same area. Now it seems like when I did this before, it turned out it was a little bit more clear what you can see. Like these are the teeth right here. These are the teeth that you see right there. And you can see, actually, you got to remember this is an artistic rendition of what they saw on the moon, so it's not going to be all perfectly aligned. But if you look at that, you can see the nose right here, the eyebrows up here, and this pyramid in the middle of the eyes. You can see this pyramid right here. See this pyramid shape, and it's even concave underneath. It's like a pyramid shape. It comes up like this to a point, comes back down, and then there's like a concave shape there. It does the same thing right here. See this on the moon? Right in between these two circles that I've pointed out, this one and this one. It does the same thing. It comes up like this. You can see the same thing. And then in the brows of this, like the eyebrow parts of this mask, you can see that on the moon as well. Right here, look, you see up here. See the same thing. I mean, this lines up here really well, and I also believe this mask is portraying some kind of picture of a map as well. A map of maybe the Earth where these two impacts hit, which is like, right here basically in North America. Since they were here, there's an impact right here. There's two overlapping impacts by the moon, right? One right here, and one over here. And I mean, there's more than that, but that's two that I know of that are right next to each other, and it shows itself all the time in the weather, and I've showed it before with the overlays and everything. But this right here is the Mayan mask. This is what they saw when they looked at the moon. You see this? You can see that little angle and everything right there that I'm talking about right here. There's just so much more in this picture if you look at it. I mean, it's absolutely what that is. Absolutely. You can even come over here, like this part right here where you see the shape. It comes to that point. See how this is right here? How it comes to that point. Yep, no doubt that's the same thing. I think this crater would be right here. See that right there? That'd be that crater. See right here? It's just a little bit off. It's hard to get it all lined up at one time. Plus, you got to remember, like I said, it's an artistic rendition of the moon. This mask is. And then I did the Mayan calendar before. I guess I could do it again real quick. Nah, that's too much. I'll do that on another video. I also got the Jaguar mask, which is right here. Actually, it's not a jaguar mask. It's a picture of a jaguar, but you can see how the eyes. See how the eyes are like this? See that? And then the nose and the mouth and everything right there. So when I'm talking about like the Sailor Moon musical that called AI No Sanctuary, that musical, and they have the two wrestlers in the wrestling match that are one is named Jaguar Mask, and he is the Intercontinental Champion because this is the one that hits mostly in the continents. This shapes every continent on Earth. These impact craters right here, this one and this one, shape every continent on the planet. And then you got Black Scorpion, which is that wrestler I do believe is the South Pole of the Moon, represents the South Pole of the Moon, which is the Pacific champion, which is basically true too. It hits the Pacific a lot, but it also hits other areas of the moon too. The Antarctica, I mean but it does hit quite a bit in the Pacific, and mostly you can see it right here in this area, the South Pole of the Moon hitting right here in this spot right here, and you can see that that's an impact. I mean, it's something. It's subduction. You can think it's all plate tectonics, but I'm telling you, the moon picture fits here absolutely perfect. All this stuff is in it. Every angle and line and everything is in that picture that I've showed before. You can check that out on my channel. Just wanted to show that Mayan mask one, though. That's a pretty important one. It shows that the people, ancient civilizations, seen different sides of the moon than we see today. They absolutely did. It was probably a lot closer, and it probably a different side of the moon facing the Earth at the time. I mean, they got, a lot of records of this side of the moon facing us for a long time, but it obviously faced the other sides of the moon have obviously faced the Earth because they've hit the Earth. I mean, we can't see the South Pole of the moon. I don't believe. I don't think so. I don't think we see that. This is what we see when we look at the moon right here. Pretty much. It's going to put it right in position. That's what we see when we look at the moon. Pretty much is exactly what we see. The South Pole of the moon is right there. And we don't see that. But somebody on Earth seen this before because I'm sure that this Schrodinger crater is Stonehenge. Almost, I mean, I'm 99.9% positive. That is what Stonehenge is based on, is a picture of this crater right here. And this crater is all over the Earth. All over the Earth. Like I've mentioned before, it's all over the Earth. Every continent pretty much has an impact from Schrodinger, maybe, except for maybe not Australia, but all around Australia you can find it in the weather all the time. So I'll show you. Let's just go take a look at some of the weather today. The moon's getting pretty close to being full. Got a few more days to go and then after the full moon, we should have circles all over the Earth in the weather right after the full moon. But Schrodinger, I think you can find Schrodinger over here, right in this circular shape here. I think Schrodinger is right in there. Schrodinger is also right in here somewhere. This picture here, and as I pointed out before, it's definitely right here. Then on the land, you can find it in South America, right here. Schrodinger right here. See this big circular shape right here? That's Schrodinger right there. And then you can find it also in Africa, right in here, right here. And let's see, in North America up here, I do believe. See, it's hard to know for sure whether the South Pole of the moon hit up here. Well, I know it hit right here. I know it hit off to the side here, but it probably didn't happen right where North America is today. I think it happened over here where all this is, where the subduction and stuff is. Pretty sure it happened over there, but that one South Pole of the moon when I put up the other video I put up the other day shows how it fits right around western United States really good. And I know it's really hard to believe that the moon's hit the Earth, but I swear to you that the weather shows it every single day. Every single day. I mean, the weather, the land on the Earth, the prints on the Earth, every day show it. All you got to do is look closely at things. People just take it, they just believe what they're told basically about the Earth, and they never really take a good close look at it, I don't think, because once you do, and you start to learn the shapes and become familiar with all the, I mean, I'm not even close to being completely familiar with all the shapes on the Earth, but I mean, I've done it long enough to where I'm pretty familiar with a lot of the shapes. India is for sure one of those shapes, and then you got the Tibetan Plateau, which is definitely one of those shapes you would recognize. Caspian, all this stuff here, Saudi Arabia, And then you got, like I said in the last video, you got Japan. You can put Japan over this. It's this. They were in the same place at the same time, or they were created by the same hotspot volcano or whatever in the same place to shape themselves alike, along with Colorado, which is the same shape as well, right here. As Japan, you can put Japan over this too, and it'll fit pretty well. The land features match. Let's see what else. Just all kinds of things you can do. I mean, like I said, it hits the poles. Copernicus right here. I wanted to show that the other day. I'm going to show that to end this video. Let me just find it at first. It's quite a ways up here on my list, and it might take a second, but it's worth it. Okay, let's see. It should be right. Not too far up here. Oh, Copernicus, where you at? There it is. Okay, this is a picture like I've showed this before, but it's been a while. So this is a picture of the weather at the North Pole one day that I was able to save, and the only thing they had blocked out was this little spot here, which is rare because you don't usually catch on Google Earth. You don't usually catch a picture of the North Pole this clear without any obstructions that they put in there on purpose to hide things. And yeah, you think I'm conspiracy theorist again, but I'm telling you, they do hide the poles, the prints on the Earth. Okay, so this is like I said, this is a weather pattern that was up there one day that I saved, and it's all I did was I overlaid it in the Pacific where I could work on it. See how it's in the Pacific here? Because you can't, like I said, you can't do it at the poles. You can't overlay pictures at the poles. It doesn't allow you to do that. So this is Copernicus, right here. This one? Is it this one? Yeah, it is this one, right? Okay, and this does not show. This is not the size of the moon that you're seeing in this picture. This is just this area of the moon that you're seeing. The moon goes further, and it is bigger. But anyways, this fits really good in this picture right here. I mean, this is a really good alignment of Copernicus over the North Pole, right here. Really good alignment here. You see how it's got this conical shape here, right here, and you see the same thing in this weather pattern right here. See this? Look at this weather pattern. See that right across like this? This is a really nice alignment. Like I said, it was rare to get this weather up there. But look at this right here. See how this goes out like this, and you see all this? Watch. Look at that. Meaning that Imbrium, you can find Imbrium fitting right up here. If you were to take just this section up here and you get a good picture of Imbrium, you can take and overlay this up here, and you'll find all the prints of Imbrium up there, I'm sure. Just like this. See how Imbrium is up here? If you take this part of Imbrium, this edge, and put it up there in Siberia, it will fit. It should fit perfectly up there. It's not going to show it fitting perfectly there because it's on the edge of the picture, but here's Kepler. See how it's got all these fingers coming out like this? Okay. These islands are the same way. It's the same shape. Look. That's the only little section they're hiding for some reason. But this fits really good. You can see Greenland in the picture and everything like that. You can see this up here pretty well. This shape of this island is up here. This island here. You can see that somewhat right in here. So let's just let's get a good picture of Imbrium and go up to